kids, it's me, Toni Homeperm, the singing diva of Long Island. If you enjoy videos where you get to see me create a fabulous drag look, well then guess what? You've tuned into the right channel. Now today I'm doing something a little bit different. I'm trying to catch up on making some videos, and I already did this look today. This is my May the 4th Be With You inspired look, a Star Wars inspired look that I created using my ColourPop Darth Vader palette. Now when I decided I was going to do a look today, I had already decided whatever I did, I wanted to do something with a sparkly blue eyelid, which you can see that on the on my eyes, and I wasn't sure what palette I was going to use in combination with it, and it just turned out today was May the 4th, and so I used the ColourPop Darth Vader palette to go with the palette that had the sparkly blue that I wanted to use. And the palette that had this sparkly blue is this. It's the Kaleidos Futurism 5. Yes, Futurism 5 Electro Turquoise palette. It's just such a beautiful, beautiful palette. Here it is. And this shimmery electric blue called Voltaic, that's what I have on my lids, and I also used it as a topper for my lip today. And probably out of all the sparkly blues in my eyeshadow collection, this is probably one of the best, if not the best. I mean, it's just so good. It really is. It's just so beautiful. And I had decided I was going to do a little review of the electric blue shadows in my collection. Now, I'm sure we've all seen for quite a few years now, there have been a lot of palettes that they'll be very, very neutral, but then it's like a pop of blue, pop of blue, pop of blue. A lot of us have these palettes that, you know, they may be rather neutral, or maybe they're more colorful, and they have that sort of electric blue shimmer in them, but you know, they're not all created equal. And I just thought it would be fun to look through my collection, see what I have, the good and the bad. So I pulled out a lot, and they were in no particular order, and we're just going to go through them all one by one. Now, this one, the Kaleidos, the Voltaic from the Electro Turquoise, I'm just going to swatch it on my finger. I'm just going to show it to you there. Hopefully the camera will let you see it. And it's just so beautiful. I'm probably just going to have to swatch most of these on my hand because I'm wearing long sleeves, so I can't really do it on my arm. But I mean, look at that. It's just so beautiful, and you can see it's so beautiful on the eyes. It's just really, really stunning. But then again, everything that I have from Kaleidos is really, really good. I can't say enough good things about the brand, about the formula. It's just so good. Okay. Like I said, I don't have these in any particular order. We're just going to go through them one by one, see what's good, see what's bad. Okay, so from Zodiac Cosmetics, this is their water palette, and they have beautiful palettes, beautiful formulas, and this is their shimmery blue. This one here called Pisces. That's actually a glitter, and we're not including glitter in these today. There's Pisces. So let me swatch it for you here. You can see it's really, really beautiful. It's a little bit more blue than Voltaic, but such a beautiful color. And I mean, if you can imagine this all over the lid, it would just be stunning. And that's Pisces from Zodiac Cosmetics from their water palette. Okay, here's an oldie from Morphe, the James Charles palette. Remember how everyone was crazy about this palette for the longest time? And then they came out with like a mini version of it, which I never understood. It was the same exact palette, but just smaller pans. I mean, really? Never understood that. Anyway, this color here, the shimmery blue, which is called, Can we find the name for it? No. Oh wait, it's on the plastic. Hold on. It's the color Hello. So let's see what Hello looks like. I haven't pulled this palette out in such a long time. Okay, it's not terrible. It certainly doesn't compare to those other two. Let's see how it swatches. Yeah, it's okay. It's, you know, not the greatest. That's my feeling about a lot of my Morphe stuff these days. I used to be really, really into Morphe when I first got into makeup, but I've added so many things from indie companies to my collection that are just so good, that something like this, which is just okay, you know, seems very lackluster in comparison. And that's what Hello seems to be. Okay, from Be Perfect, the Carnival XL Pro palette. This is the palette that they did in collaboration with Stacey Marie. This is the second one in the collection. And this color, Peppermint, is there. Shimmery blue. So let's look at that. Yeah, not too bad. Let's see how that looks when we swatch it. It's okay. It's, you know, it's certainly not as good as what I have on my lids, but it's not terrible. So that's Peppermint from Be Perfect. Okay, from Playing in Makeup by Yolando, it's the Jamrock Universal palette, and the color we're looking at in this is this color called Loud. And we're going to swatch that and see how that looks. Wow, that's really, really buttery. Okay, now that's not quite as shiny as Voltaic, but let me tell you, it is so smooth, so buttery. It's a little, it has like more color, I think. Voltaic, what's on my eye, is a little more of a silver blue, where this one has more blue in it. But wow, what a beautiful, beautiful color. And it's so smooth. Really, really nice. From Chaotic Cosmetics, the Double Scoop palette. This color actually doesn't have a name. It's this blue here. Now it's darker. It's darker than that electro blue kind of color, but we're gonna look at it all the same. And yeah, it's very, very shiny and reflective and metallic. But it's got sort of a darker base. But there it is. It's very shiny. You can see it's really such a beautiful color. From Ruby May Cosmetics, their #Vibes palette, they have this beautiful electric blue shimmer called Mermaid. And let me use this finger that I haven't swatched anything with. Beautiful, beautiful electric blue color. Let's swatch it. Oh yeah. I ran out. Let me just... Yeah, that's beautiful. It's so shiny, so pigmented. Really, really nice. Okay, from BH Cosmetics Sweet Shop Collection, the Bubblegum palette. They have this beautiful shimmer here called Pop. That's the one we're going to look at. All the colors in this palette are so good. It's one of the best blue palettes that there is. And this blue, it's really not an electric blue, but it's really nice. So what the heck? Let's just look at it. Yeah, it's more of a silver blue, but really all the shimmers from these Sweet Shop palettes are just so good, and that really is beautiful, especially when you have it all over the lid. A beautiful color. Another BH Cosmetics palette. This is from their Poison Shock collection. This is their Sub-Zero palette, and it's got some beautiful blues in here. And I think the color that we'll swatch will really Either of those two are kind of electric blue, but I think we'll just do this one, Stone Cold. Let's look at that one. Yeah, look at that. It's so beautiful. So beautiful. Okay, let's take a look at that. Yes. Beautiful, beautiful color. Beautiful electric blue. Love it. I've used it before, and I just love the shadows in that palette. From the Beauty Bay Book of Magic palette, we have this color called Spell right here. And I'm going to swatch that for you. Yes, look at that. Look how beautiful. Look at that. Gorgeous, gorgeous. I love this palette. The Beauty Bay brand formula is so good. That is just stunning. Stunning. Okay, from Give Me Glow, this is their Quad Goals palette, or is that hashtag Quad Goals? This was a little holiday palette that they did a couple of years ago, and I'm sure this color has a name on the website. I don't know what it is. They didn't put a name on the palette, but I'm sure you could find it on the website. And oh, it's so buttery. Look at that. Look at that. And I'm going to swatch it here. Oh, look at that. That is stunning. I have to do something with this palette again. Look at that. Wow. That's really reflective. That's stunning. I'll find out what color that is on their website, and I'll put that in the details. From C Color, their Bold and Beautiful palette, they have an electric blue, and that's it there, and it's called Drippin'. And I'm going to swatch that. Okay, there it is. Yeah, this is like more comparable to like the Morphe type of shimmer. I mean, it's nice. It's nice. There's nothing wrong with it. It's actually pretty reflective. Just not as special as, say, that Give Me Glow that I just swatched. But it's really nice, and this palette is very inexpensive. Okay, this one is a shocker. This is from Wet n Wild, from their Halloween collection, and this is their Hollow Queen palette, and they have a blue shimmer in here. That's it there. And actually, a lot of this color story is very similar to the Beauty Bay Book of Magic palette. I did a video all about that. But the blue shimmer in here, remember, this is drugstore. I got this at Walmart. Look at that. I mean, the palette was like $4.99. Look at that. I mean, for a $4.99 palette to have a shimmer like that, I mean, that's insane. It really is insane. But for a $4.99 palette, that's a great shimmer. Okay, I wasn't sure if I was going to include this, but what the heck, let's include it. This is from Luxie, and it's a single shadow. It's called Starboy, and I'm going to swatch it for you. It sort of has like a blue reflect. It's not really like an electric blue like the ones I've shown you, but it definitely has some blue. Swatch that a little bit better there, but yeah, I don't know if the blue's coming through, but it's a beautiful sort of topper shade, and I haven't really used it yet. I really need to. Okay, from Moon Slice Beauty, this is their Blue Moon palette, and I don't believe these shadows have any names, but they do have this beautiful electric blue in the palette, and we're going to swatch that. I am turning so blue. It's very, very smooth and buttery. And let's put it right here. Did I get a good swatch there? Let's just build that up a little bit. And yeah, that's a beautiful, beautiful shimmery electric blue. Very nice. Okay, now this is a beauty glazed palette, mysterious palette, and it's actually a dupe for the Huda Beauty Mercury Retrograde palette, and they have a shimmery electric blue in the palette, and that's called Pacific? Yes, Pacific. So let's swatch that. Use my ring finger. That actually feels pretty nice. So there it is there. And maybe I should swatch on the other side. Okay, it's yeah, it's actually pretty nice. This palette wasn't very expensive. It's a dupe, and generally dupes tend to be fairly inexpensive, especially compared to the palette that they're actually duping. But yeah, that's a nice electric blue shimmer. Not mad at it. Okay, had to just regroup a little because I was getting a message on Facebook, and wanted to just clean up some of the blue a little bit better before we proceed with the next round. So, what am I grabbing? From Menagerie, the Pastel Pup palette. This is one of the best pastel palettes out there. And this is the palette, very beautiful. And they have this color called Snowball. And I'm going to swatch that for you now. Oh, it's so buttery. Look at that, look at that. And let's swatch Snowball. Wow, look at that. That is a beautiful shimmer. That's really beautiful. Had I not used Voltaic on the lid, Snowball probably would have been the next best shimmer to use, but that is really, really beautiful. Okay, also from Menagerie, the Whale Song palette. I haven't used this in quite a while, and it was one of my most favorite blue palettes for the longest time. Here it is here, and they have this beautiful blue shimmer called Whale Song. So I'm going to swatch that. Beautiful, very reflective. So let's take a look at Whale Song. Yes, it's a deeper blue. It's a deeper blue, but really, really pretty, really reflective. Very nice. And the hits just keep on coming. Now this one, you would think, oh, there's no blue in there, but yeah, it's the ABH Norvina Volume 3 palette. I love the feel of these palettes. I really do. And I just recently did a video, and I used the oranges in here, and they're really nice. But this is a blue shimmer. I think that's B1. So I'm going to swatch B1. It's almost sort of a light bluish gray shimmer now that I look at it. But you know, in for a penny, in for a pound. Let's swatch it. Let's see what we get. It's very reflective. I do have to say that. Let's go over it again. Yeah, it's very nice. It's a very nice shimmer. I mean, all the colors in these Norvina palettes are really nice. I've never had an issue with any of them. I would hope not. I mean, these palettes are not cheap, so they all really should swatch really nicely. But yeah, that's really nice actually. Another BH Cosmetics palette. This is their turquoise palette, and the main color of this little gemstone palette is that shimmer called turquoise. And let's swatch that. It's very nice, very buttery. Really more of a satiny shimmer, but very reflective, very nice. I don't have anything bad to say about it. Very nice. From Lunar Skies Cosmetics, this is their Cobalt Moon palette, and this is the palette, and they have this shimmer here called Chan, C-H-A-N. Not sure how you would pronounce it, but let's swatch it. see what it looks like. And that's more of a, it's more of a satin, and it's a little bit darker. It actually looks lighter on the monitor than it does in real life, but let's just swatch it and see how it looks. Yeah, it's a nice shimmer, but it's not like, it's not quite as reflective as some of the other shadows that I showed you. But it's very nice. It really is. We're getting close to the end. I swear, I swear. From Huda Beauty, their Sapphire Obsessions palette. They have a little sort of electric blue shimmer here. I don't think these had names. Maybe if they did, they were on the plastic, but I got rid of the plastic a long time ago. But this shimmer here is what we're looking at, and let's see what we get. I remember for the longest time I thought these little Obsessions palettes were it, but you know, that was before I really discovered indie makeup. Okay, it's not too bad looking on the finger. Let's see when we swatch. Yeah, it's just, it's okay. It's nicely pigmented. And it's fairly reflective. It's good. It's good. It's not the best, but certainly not the worst. It's middle of the road. It's a decent shimmer. Okay, from P. Louise, this is their Talk is Cheap palette from their Stack 'em Up collection, and this is their, it's kind of a blue palette, but it also goes a little bit purple, a little bit greenish, tealish, and I just thought, what the heck, let's pull it out, let's swatch it. This color, which is called Boss Babe, which is kind of a, it's probably more green than any of the colors I've swatched so far. Yeah, definitely. But what the heck? What the heck? Let's just go for it. We're almost at the end. And, oh, it's a beautiful color. Oh, that's beautiful. It's really not an electric blue. So sorry. But it's beautiful. Look at that. Stunning, stunning. I love these P. Louise Stack 'em Up palettes. I have the blue and I have the purple, and they are just so good. They are so good. The mattes and the shimmers. And finally, last but not least, from Rude Cosmetics, from their Spellbook collection, this is the Love palette, one of my favorite palettes from last year, and they have this beautiful color called Mystic right in the middle. And you'll see when I swatch this why I love this palette so much. Look at that, look at that. And we're going to swatch it right here. And actually, is this a glitter? Is this a glitter? Maybe it is. Maybe it is a glitter. I said I wasn't gonna do glitter, but hey, I can break my own rules, can't I? Yeah, that actually might be a pressed glitter, but I know I used that in a couple looks, and it's just so beautiful. It really is. I can't help it. That sort of electro blue shininess, it's like it just pulls me in. Really beautiful. Okay, there is actually a shimmer in it, and this one, Blinding Spell. So let me actually swatch that one for you. There it is, very pretty, and I'm going to swatch it right here. I hope it shows up because I've got so much residue on my hand, and there it is. It's a beautiful shimmer, very reflective, very electric blue, and you combine it with that glitter that I showed you before, the color Mystic, in a look, and it's just absolutely stunning. Alright, so I think that's all the electric blues out of all my eyeshadows. I think I showed you everything, the good, the meh, and the bad. And what can I say? I love that kind of electric blue color, and they put a lot of it in a lot of different palettes. And as I showed you, they are not all made equally. Now, if you enjoyed this video, then please hit the like button down below. And as long as you're clicking on the like button, you might as well click on the subscribe and the notification bell. This way, YouTube can let you know every time one of my new videos comes out. You can always catch me in my weekly podcast, God'll Get You for That, Walter. You can also catch me on my internet variety show, Naughty or Nice, and I will leave the details for all the shows, merchandise, everywhere to find me, Toni Homeperm, on social media, listed down below. Well, kids, I hope you enjoyed this video where I take a stroll through my palettes and do some swatching, and we look at one specific color just for the heck of it. And I look forward to seeing all of you again in the next video. Bye-bye.